shot with the boys. Classic format here at Junior World Championships held at Kläppen Ski Resort.
Alltså, det är bara så vi körde i skidorna. Jag bara antog att det var så. Jag har inte fått någon info om det, men... Okej, jag visste att det var det. Det är bra. Ja, vi kör... Okej, kan vi få konfirmat att det är så vi kör? Alla tjejerna först, ett åk, sen killarna. Herrarnas första, herrarnas andra.
And there we're underway. First out, regular rider from Finland, Veera Immonen. Veera's getting some knuckles from her teammates up top, and then she's on course. Veera Immonen from Finland was transferred to backstart board slide. Then front side 360 with the indie grab. Slight over rotation leads to a non-completed landing. She's still on the way down here at the end of the course. Going front one off the flat tube. Then finishes off with a frontside 50, back one out. Veera Immonen. Score comes in, 24 points. Next up, from Japan, Kanami Oyokoma. Kanami on course. Coming in switch to the first jump. Cab, fiver, corked out. Into backside 360 mute grab. Goes 50-50, front one, indie grab, off the dollar horse. Finishing off in the gym plaza with a 50-50 on the rainbow. Kanami Okajama. Score comes in 68.25. 68.25 for Kanami. Next up from Norway, Espil Stine Olsen. Frontside 360 out on the first rail, starting off strong. Then goes backside 360, getting all corked out, not sticking the landing. Little double nose grab. And then into a front flip off the knuckle. Backboard slide to finish thing off. Unfortunately, a little fall there on the first landing. Score comes in 31.5. 31.5 for Stine Olsen. From the United States of America, Addison Gardner. Addison on course. Tweaked out, frontside board slide. Ooh, goes for the frontside 720 with an indie grab. Came up a little bit short and caught an edge. Looks to be okay, coming through here over the second knuckle. And there we have Addison Gardner in the finish area. Score comes in 11.5. Next up from Belgium, Avi Poppe. Here we got Avi on course. Frontside lip slide. Goes frontside fiver, no grab, a little shifty in there. Into a cab 180 off the second one. Front one off the flat tube. Up into Yip Plaza, a little backside 180, and then backboard to finish things off. Avi Poppe from Belgium. Score comes in, lands into second place with 61 points. 61. Next up from USA, Ty Schonerbusch. Ty on course. Goes frontside lip slide to fakie on the first one. Frontside 5. Into a switch backside 3. Or backside 3. Front 1 off the flat tube. Look cab 1 over the knuckle. On the wall ride, finish. Finish with a backside no slide. Ty goes into the lead, 80.5 points. Next up, from our neighboring West Norway, we got Tina Stefansen. Tina Stefansen on course. Goes blunt slide, 270 out on the first one. Ooh, goes for the backside 5. Hands down and landing and unable to get the speed she needs in between these jumps. You need to land perfect to have the opportunity to go on the second jump. Still goes the front flip over the knuckle. Tina Stefansen. Score comes in 8.25 points. From Japan, Hinari Asanuma. Hinari on course. Goes frontside lip slide. Ooh, into a cab on the flip 5. We saw her in the qualification second run trying the double underflip on that one. Hope she's gonna be able to do that in her second run, or possibly in the big air coming up later this week. Dari finishing off here with a little butter and then into the gym plaza. Little frontside board slide. Dari Asanuma from Japan. Score comes in 15.75. Next rider, hailing from Switzerland, is Mona Danuser. Mona on course. This front side lip slide. To backside 360, having trouble with the speed, landing on the knuckle. And then he's kind of cruises through here. Mona Danuser gonna need to use her second run to have the chance to end up in that top 3 position. Score comes in 10.75. From the land of the indoor snow slopes, we got Melissa Pepperkamp from the Netherlands.
Hey, hey.
Goes cab 180 on. Then into backside 360, mute grab. Tries the front side 5, indie grab, having trouble in the landing. Cab 180 on to the flat tube, front 3 over the knuckle. And then end things here with a 180 on, pretzel 1 out. Melissa Pepperkamp. Score comes in 40 points. From Canada, Summer Gendron. Just getting that final tune to the music. And then we got Summer on course, representing Canada. Goes cab 180 on up top. The big backside 720, sticks the landing perfectly. Then frontside 360 tail grab, lands on the knuckle but keeps it going. And then back 180 off the dollar horse, cab 1 over the roller. Then finish it off with a blunt slide, 270 out.
på hjälmen.
Score comes in, moves into a second place with 74.75 for Summer Gendron. From our neighbor in the east, Evelina Taka from Finland. Backside lip slide, nice and solid on the first one. Ooh, goes frontside 7, slight over rotation, and skids out, stays on her feet though. Then Evelina finish off with a backside board slide. Score comes in 27.25. 27.25. Next up, the top qualifier from Germany, Annika Morgan. Goes lip slide pretzel up top. Cab 5 on the first one, lands on the knuckle, and therefore does not get the speed she wants to. Came up a board length short and unable to carry the speed she needs into the second jump. Front flip, of course, over the roller. Why wouldn't she? And then nice backside tail slide 270 out from Annika Morgan. Annika Morgan, 35.25, lands on a 6th place right now. Now we going straight into the second run for the ladies. Before I said something different, but now we got this second run for the ladies. First out, Vera Immonen from Finland. It goes down on a front side 360 of the first one. Vera finishing off here with a 50-50, back 180 out. On course from Norway, Stine Olsen. Backside 360, struggles in the landing, but stays on the feet. Nose grab off the dollar horse, and then front flip over the roller. Then decides to not go up the jib plaza, possibly did not have enough speed. Score comes in 33.75. Next up from United States of America, we got Addison Gardner. Nice, steezy frontside board slide up top. Goes for the frontside 720 in the grab once again, unable to stick the landing the way she wanted to. Still goes a little backside air off the knuckle. Frontside 3 out of the flat tube. And up on the wall ride and finishing off with a board slide pretzel. Unlucky there with a fall on the first landing that will be reflected in the score, but apart from that, nice performance from Addison Gardner. Score comes in at 19.5 points for Addison Gardner. Next up, we got Evie Poppet, currently in 4th position. Goes frontside lip slide. Big frontside 540 off the first jump. Into a cab 180 mute grab off the second one. Frontside 180 off the flat tube. And then goes tweaked out backside nose slide at the end from Evie Poppin.
Story is
the score from the judges. Score comes in, moves into third place with 73.75. Next up, from USA, Ty Schonerbusch. She's in the lead right now. See if she can improve on her current score with. She has 80.5 points from the first run. Let's see what she got in the second one. Was transferred to board slide. Ooh, goes for the frontside 5, but gets all wild out in the air. But will not improve on her 80.5 points she has from the first run. Ty's second score comes in, 15.75. Next up, from Norway, Tina Stefansen. From Norway, we got Tina Stefansen. Board slide, 270 out. Nice, backside 540. Into a switch backside 180. Ooh. Goes for the board slide on the dollar horse. But hasn't fallen in the landing. Hope Tina is all good. scores comes in 17.25. Next up from Japan, Hinari Asanuma. We'll see if she tries to double underfoot this time around. She did it tried it in the qualification. Goes front side lip slide on the first one, coming in switch to the first jump. Goes for the cab underflip, just a single version. Landing that one nice and clean. And then goes backside 720. Front 180 off the dollar horse. Willow cab one over the roller. Up nice and high on the wall ride. And a board slide, comes up a little bit early, but nice run there from Hinari. Also getting information here that we have a poacher on the course, Sven Torgren. He's out here poaching the course. Two-time Olympian and Kläppen Snow Park ambassador. And a house owner in Torjos is nearby. Now we're waiting for the score for Hinari.
79 King Drive, you can picture me rolling. Been the corner streets headed to the roster. Nigga been blessed, but that nigga been sick and that nigga been stressed. So fuck it, I'm a doctor, self-medicated. Ginger ale and the champagne flutes, and I ain't celebrated. Been up crack, presentations, everything till I'm waiting till I played it. Patience, I'm faded, like outdated. Then I'm hearing it like this, about as rare as a cadence. The boy got some Miles Davis, and I'm talking all that jazz. Telling all that truth, nigga, talk your shit. Better watch your mouth, better watch your back. Better choose the right way, I'm working the road shit. And of course, the path less traveled. Fuck, I look like following your footsteps. Don't fumble, cause this ain't Sunday football. I ain't at home with a footrest. In fact, I'm in front of the back of your head, but I'm coming from behind. Better look left, like where the fuck is. You got time on your head, boy. You got time on your head like you're wearing both fit. It was so clean, but it's still so filthy. Fuck with, cause you already know you fuck niggas really can't talk all that jazz. Talking all that jazz, telling all that shit. Nigga talk your shit, nigga talk your shit, talking all that jazz. Talking all that jazz.
Gets a 67, moves into 5th position, 67.
Talking all that jazz, telling all that shit. Nigga talk your shit, nigga talk your shit, talking all that jazz.
Next up, Mona Danusur. Now we got from Switzerland, Mona Danusur on course. His lip slide solid on the first one. Into big backside 360, but struggles in the landing. Not able to make the second jump. speed in between these two jumps. He ran pretty perfectly to be able to have a chance to make it over the second jump. Front three out of the flat tube. And there Mona cruises into the finish area. Score comes in 9.75. Next up, Melissa Peppercamp, currently in 6th position. Goes cab 180 on. The big backside 360 mute grab. Ooh, and then goes for the frontside 720. Doesn't make the rotation full around. There we have Melissa Peppercamp in the finish area. Score comes in 5.75. From Canada, Summer Gendron, currently in 2nd place. And there up top we also see the poacher, Sven Torgren. Summer on course. Goes cab 180 on to the pole jam. A big backside 720, get nice pop on that one. Grab nicely, land nicely. Then frontside 360 tail grab. Back 180 off the dollar horse, the only girl doing that today. Then up on the QP. A nice backside tail slide to finish thing off there. Nice run from Summer, especially the backside 720 on the first jump was super nice looking. And with maximum amplitude. And just like that, we have a new leader, 86.25.
Always gonna be a witness better than the one you got. Always gonna be some clothes that's fresher than the ones you rock. Always gonna be a bitch that's better out there on the tours. But you ain't never gonna be happy till you love yours.
Evelina Taka from Finland. On course. Evelina goes steezy backside lip slide. Frontside 7 on the first one. Into big backside 360. Nice combination on the jumps here from Evelina from Finland. Front 180 off the dollar horse. Cab 1 over the butter knuckle. Up into the jib plaza. Ooh, and then gets the backside nose slide with the indie grab in there. And then Lina Taka looks hyped. Throws a dab in there. We're waiting for a score. There will be a big one. Comes in second place with 83.75. And last rider in this women's snowboard slopestyle final here at Uniworld Championships in Kläppen Snow Park. We got Annika Morgan. She's currently in 8th position, needs a throw down here. Board slide pretzel starting things off, the most technical trick we've seen up there today. And goes for the frontside 5, but goes down, unfortunately. She qualified as number 1, but was unable to stick a solid enough run here to end up on the podium. Still steezes out, backside tail slide.
I'm a soldier in the middle of my rap. What say about noonish, coming out the web end, looking at me curious, a young Iraqi kid, carrying on. What's wrong, G? Hungry? No, give me my world, got my country. And in Arabian, marking other stuff till his moms come grab him and they walk off in a rush. Distrust, feeling like I was pissed up on moon. I'm like, sure, help and we can fix our differences soon.
Score comes in 11.75. And just like that, we're done with the snowboard final for the girls. We will begin with the boys final in just a second.
Lost track of the forest through the trees, forgot what I was chasing. Spent so many nights living out at sea that my heart is gone vacant. And everybody who was close to me all stayed on dry land. So now I'm driving back on Interstate West, I just gotta feel something. Not gonna wait till the morning, because something's gonna change my mind. I don't wanna change my mind. Oh, I wanna stay right here, chilling with my friends for another year. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life. Oh, come on, turn your hate into poetry, pain into power, enemies to friends, and your minutes into hours. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life, for the good life. Send my best friend an apologetic text, he says to come over. Well, the whole damn town has been waiting for the day when you would come back here. There was dancing and talking and steaks on the grill, and I think that I will be alright. And my ex from high school still looks just the same as she did back in 2009. Not gonna wait till the morning. Let's never put the night on ice. Never put the night on ice. Oh, I wanna stay right here, chilling with my friends for another year. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life. Oh, come on, turn your hate into poetry, pain into power, enemies to friends, and your minutes into hours. I would walk away from the spotlight for the good life, for the good life. And they all said I was crazy for leaving
now we're underway with the first round of the Snowboard Slopestyle finals here. Swedish Ripper Anton Muonen coming in, first jump. Nice frontside 720 with the indie grab, and then goes backside double 10, a trick he learned like a week ago. And then nice transfer next to the dollar horse. Goes back 3 over the butter pad. Ooh, goes for the hand plant on the QP. Ballsy move there and almost sticks it. Anton gonna need to use the second run. He looks behind though, landed all the hard stuff on the run. Fell on the little hand plant action at the bottom. The only rider we've seen doing that. Score comes in for Anton, 29.25. 29.25. Hopefully he can stick the hand plant in run number 2. Next up, from our neighbor Norway, we got Sebastian Vik. Goes board slide 270 out, starting nice and solid up top. Then into a massive backside dub cork 1080. Has a little too much rotation, opens up, kind of saves it, but able to make it to the second jump. Sebastian Vik here in the bottom section. Now he's cruising. And just press out a backside tail 270 out. Sebastian Vik's score comes in 15.5. 15.5. From Canada, goofy rider Matteo Massetti. Matteo on course. Goes cap 180, switch back 3 off. The backside dub cork 1080, landing a little bit tail heavy, and does not get the speed it looks to get. Get a frontside 7 on the second one, landing on the knuckles, still standing up. Board slide 270 out on the dollar horse. The blunt 270 and unfortunately goes down there. Matteo gonna need to use his second run to have the chance to get a good run under his belt. Score comes in 18.75 for Matteo. Next up, Slovakia's Samuel Jaros. Mr. Jaros hanging up hanging out up top. Samuel on course. Just transfer, tail slide 270 out. Solid start. Just front side double with a tail grab. The massive backside dub cork on the second one. So back-to-back double corks up top. Front side 360 tail grab off the dollar horse. Miller flip 5 on the butter knuckle. This is shaping up to a nice run. Finishing off with a front side tail slide 270 out. And Samuel Jarls looks stoked. Waiting for the score to come in from the judges. Right now we're doing run 1 of the final for the snowboard men here at the slopestyle here at Junior World Championships held at Kläppen Ski Resort. Goes up into the lead with 85.25. Solid score there for Slovakia's Jaros Samuel. Next up, from Chile, Alvaro Janes. Transfer, tail slide 270 out. Comes in for a cab 900 off the first jump, getting the stale fish in there. Then into a backside 720. Front flip off the dollar horse shootout rail. Miller flip on the knuckle. Good lip slide, 270 out. Moves into a second place with 63.75. 63.75. Germany's Moritz Beru. Moritz on course. Board slide pretzel up top. Goes for the cab double 900. Seatbelt tail grab off the dollar horse. Steezy combination on the down rail. Unfortunate there with the fall on the jump line. Score come in 17.75. Slovakia's Nye Mekrik. Nye Meknik. Transfer tail slide 270 out on the combo feature up top. Goes backside down cork 1260. To a cab 1080 off the second one of the better jump sections we've seen so far. Then goes down on the board slide 270 out. Front side 270 on to finish things off their really unfortunate slip up on the dollar horse rail. Nye get a score 22.5. Next up from Russia, Yaroslav Levnashkisi. Yaroslav about to drop in. Goes tail slide 270 out. To off the toes, front side 720. To nice steezy backside 900. To 180 on, 360 out, off the flat tube. Front flip for the boys. Over the roller. The lip slide to end things off here at the bottom. Matching kit with orange Oakleys and orange gloves. And they got the hair sticking out in between the goggles and the helmet, the fluff. Yaroslav moves into third place with 59.25. 59.25. Hailing from Switzerland, Patrick Hoffman. Patrick on course, dropping into the multi-feature. Transfer tail slide 270 out. Goes for the backside up cork 1260, sticks the landing, but with a hand drag, it's not possible to make the speed to the second jump. Ooh, goes for the tail slide, off axis 450 off, the Cleveland maneuvers at the bottom here. Patrick looks happy though. Had the chance in his second run to put together a nice looking run. That backside 12 up top, a lot of potential. .75 for Patrick his first run. Good luck on the next one. Austria's Lucas Frischut. Lucas on course. Disaster. Backside lip slide. Ooh, goes for the flat spin, backside 10. But doesn't stick the landing perfectly and not able to continue on. Front flip off the dollar horse. Floating front 3 over the knuckle. Tail slide, 270 out. Lucas Frischut from Austria. Score comes in 23.5, 23.5. From the United States of America, Alex Atno, regular rider. Goes 50-50, transfer to board slide, shifty out. Cab 900 roast beef. Into backside 900 mute grab. Board slide 450 out of the dollar horse. With a 3 over the knuckle and then into the dip plaza. Little tail block on the QP. And board slide pretzel. Nice run there from American Alex Atno. First one we see to do that, the tail block at the QP. Really using that quarter pipe feature. Alex moves into second place with 73.5. Born in 2005. From Japan, regular rider Rikuto Watanabe. Rikuto on course. Goes 50-50, 360 out. Into backside, down cork 1080, lands it perfectly on the knuckle, 360 revert out. Then straighter on the second one. Back one off the dollar horse. Up on the wall ride and then finish off with a board slide pretzel. Rikuto Watanabe. He's going to be even more hyped when he realized he moved into first place with 91.25. William Buffet. Noah Victor, repping Germany. Was transferred, tail slide 270 out, casually up top. Massive cab 900 on the first one. Then goes into a backside double cork, 1080, landing far down the landing solidly. Back three onto the flat tube, the only rider doing that. Then front three over the roller. Spins into the jib plaza, stalls on the QP. And then front board just all pressed out. Awaiting the score from the judges. Score comes in, moves into a third place with 76.5, 76.5 for Noah Winter from Germany. From Canada, Liam Barley, Brewery. It's very hard to pronounce that last name as a Swede. His first name is Liam. He is from Canada. He's coming in, backside 270 onto the down rail. Goes backside up cork 1260. Not sticking the landing. Still steezing out. Board slide 450 off the dollar horse.
No.
Ooh, and technical combination. Little switch up on the down rail at the bottom. Score comes in 27.25. Next up, American Dusty Hendrickson. Dusty on course. Board slide 270 out, up top. Then goes backside, double 1080 with a nose grab. Then into a front side 900. Tail slide 270 out. Ooh, and then with a Marcus Cleveland maneuver on the roller. Then with a nose slide 270 out, coming up a little bit early, but nice run there from American Dusty Hendrickson. patiently waiting for the score here. Dusty is casually hanging out with his ear flap hat. Moves into 5th place with 71.5. Next up, the guy that qualified in 2nd place from the United States of America, Jake Canter. Has one of those branded helmets on. Usually that's a sign that you're pretty good. Jake Canter coming in, backside 270 on. Looking nice and solid, moving into the first jump. Goes backside dub 1080 with a melon grab. Into a frontside 900. Solid stuff on the jumps here from Jake Canter. Front 180 on. 360 out and then Miller flip on the roller. Moving in with a little air to fakie and then board slide 270 out. Clean run top to bottom there from Jake Canter. Patiently waiting for Jake Canter's score. Looks a little bit nervous. Score comes in 66.75. Moves into 6th position. Then we have the top qualifier for his first and out of 2 final runs here, Rikuto Asahi. Rikuto on course. Transfer, tail slide, 270 out. Goes backside dub cork 10, casually on the first jump. Into frontside 1080, but washes out in the landing. T70 on at the bottom from Rikuto.
let's go. Dance floor flow. I know you know. I go psycho when my new joint hit. Just can't sit. Gotta get jiggy with it. That's it. The honey, come ride. KNY. All up in my eye. You got it.
24.75 points for Nikoto. Puts him in 11th place right now. In top 3 right now, in 3rd place after first round, we have Noah Victor, 76.5. In 2nd place, 85.25. We got Samuel Jaros. And in the lead right now is Canadian William Buffet with 91.25. And just like that, we're about to do the last run for all the slopestyle competitions here at Junior World Championships held at Kläppen Ski Resort. And first out is the local boy. He's from Sweden. His name is Anton Muonen. He put down a solid run in the first round, but fell on the hand plant. Now he's about to redeem that. On course, Anton Muonen. Technical transfer, lip slide 270 out. Then goes front side 720 off the first one. Into the backside double on the second one. Sticks the landing. Then goes with a transfer in between the dollar horse with a tweaked out grab. 3 over the butter knuckle. Now, ooh, perfect hand plant method, and then the switch up on the rail. And the local crowd, of course, goes wild when Anton Muonen puts down his run. Especially stand out that there you see the crowd. The local boys from the Ski and Snowboard Academy in Malung is here out here supporting. Especially that hand plant at the bottom, standout trick for sure, no one else doing that. Has a 29.25 from his first run. Will definitely improve on that. Moves into 8th place with 61.5. He's happy about that. From Norway, Sebastian Vik, about to drop in. Didn't put down a clean run in the first run. But now he's shaping up. Nice board slide 270 out up top. Once again has trouble on that backside double on the first one. Similar thing that happened in run 1, your slight over rotation, go a little bit too big off the first jump. Resulting in a washed out landing. But Sebastian Vik is still shredding on here. Pressing out a backside tail slide 270 out. points for his second run, moves into 10th place as of right now. From Slovakia, Samuel Jaros. Jaros on course. Big frontside dub 12 off the first one. Or cab dub 12 into a backside dub cork 1260 or 1080 off the second one. So solid stuff up top. Front three off the dollar horse. The back five over the roller and then finishes off with a 270 on, 270 out there. From Samuel Jaros, Slovakia, had struggle in his first run. Fell off the dollar horse, but this time around sticks to run. Nice and clean, top to bottom. Samuel did not have to struggle in his first run. Now he get an 83.5, does not improve upon his 85.25 from his first run. Stays in second position as of now. From Chile, Alvaro Llanes. Transfer, tail slide, 270 out. Cab 900, but lands too heavy on the toe side edge and slips out. Alvaro is sitting in a 7th position with his 63.75 from his first run. Gets 4.75 points, so he does not improve, still stays in 7th position. Germany's Moritz Perrault. Moritz soon to be on course. Board slide pretzel up top in the multi-feature or the transfer feature. Goes cabbed up 900. Frontside 360 in the grab off the cannon rail. Miller flip 360. Then no slide, 270 out. Patiently waiting for the score. Score comes in 23.75. Next up, Slovakia's Nai Mechnik. Nai on course. Transfer tail slide 2-7 out on the combo feature. Goes perfect backside up for 1260, stomps the landing, nice and clean. And then falls over on the cap, 1080 off the second jump. Unfortunate there for Nai Mechnik, that also fell in his first run. Always disappointing not getting a solid score down, but he doesn't care. He's just still out here jibbing. 270 on, 270 out. Nai Mechnik. Second score comes in 17.75. From Russia, Yaroslav. Yaroslav is currently in 9th position with a 59.25. Hoping he improves on that. Nice looking tail slide 2-7 out up top. Comes into the first jump. Goes off the toes, front side 1080. Then into backside 720 off the second jump. Lands a little bit short, but stomps is still nice and clean. Front free Takni off the dollar horse. One for the boys, a front flip on the knuckle. A little stall on the QP, and then lip slide 270 out. Only rider to do the off the toes from 10. Improves by 0.75 points. Again, 60 points in his second run. So 60 blank. Still stays in 9th position. Patrick Hoffman up next. Mr. Hoffman on course. Transfer, tail slide 270 out, or blunt 270 out to be precise. And then goes for the backside down for 1260. That landing too heavy. It doesn't make it down the way he wants to. Front three a little shifty off the dollar horse. Backside tail to finish things off on the rainbow, and then a nose block. Gets a 19 points. Stays in 17th position. Up next, Lukas Frischut, repping Austria. Lukas coming up into the transfer feature, transfer backside, lip slide. With backside 1080 of the more flat spin variation, landing too tail heavy and does not stick to landing. Interesting to see those going for the more single corked or upright version of the back 10. We see most riders do the backside double cork. A lot of riders find that one easier than the one Lukas is doing, the more flat spin variation. Score comes in, 10.25 points, does not improve. From the United States of America, Alex Atno. Goes 50-50, transfer board slide shifty out. Goes for the cab 900 roast beef, all corked out, but slight under rotation. Alex is sitting in 4th position with his 73.5 from his first run and will not improve upon that. Gets 17 points for his second run. So will not improve, but sitting in 4th position as of now. From Japan, Rikoto Watanabe. Rikoto, regular rider, dropping in, frontside 360 off the first down rail. The youngest rider in this final. Was massive backside dub cork 1080 on the first one, sticks the landing perfectly. Frontside 1080 stale fish on the second one, so back-to-back 1080s. Back 3 mute grab on the dollar horse. Front 3 tail grab on the roller. Up on the wall ride, and then finishes off with a board slide pretzel. Rikoto throws the hands in the air, shows he's super stoked. Clean run, top to bottom there from the youngest rider in this final, Rikoto Watanabe. Shows off his nice looking goggle tan. Proof that he's been riding a lot lately. Moves into 6th place with 69.5. 6th place, 69.5. Now we got the next rider is the current leader as of now, William Buffet, repping Canada. Mr. Buffet on course. Goes massive on a cab 1260 off the first one. Maybe a little bit too big because he's not able, he stands on his feet but not able to make it to the second jump. But he is sitting in first from his score from the first run. Goes back 50, back one out. William Buffet must have put some super juice on the board, getting that massive amplitude off the first one.
And back on Earth, we just got this hot piece of rock that we call the shots with it.
18.75, but stays in the lead with his 91.25 from the first run. Germany's Noah Victor. Tail slide 270 out, starting things off. Goes half double cork 1260 on the first one, but reverts due to the impact in the landing. Luckily for Noah Victor, he's sitting in third place right now with his 76.5 from his first run. 18.5, but does not improve, but sitting in third as of right now. From Canada, Liam Bjarley. Liam is sitting in 12th position right now, so need to put down a solid run in his second out of 2 run. Backside 270 out, starting things off. Then goes switch backside 1260, double cork. Into a frontside 1080, a little sketchy on the landing, but stays on his feet. Tail slide 450 out from the dollar horse. Up on the wall ride, and then board slide switch up on the down rail. He's hyped to put a run down. Rocking the pink grills. Gets a 57.25, puts him in 11th position, 57.25. Dusty Hendrickson sitting in 5th right now. Needs a few more points to drop onto the podium. Dusty Hendrickson on course, tail slide 270 out. Goes for the backside double cork 1260. Or the switch backside double cork 1260. Excuse me. Ooh, backflip out of the dollar horse landing. Dusty Hendrickson will not improve, but is sitting in 5th with his 71.50 from his first run. Gets 15.50 in the second one. Now there's only 2 riders that can shake up the podium. First out, we have Jake Canter from the United States of America. Goes no slide, 270 out up top. Backside dub cork 1080 off the first one. Then goes frontside 1080, tail grab, adds another 180 on the first one, goes wildcat, indie grab off the dollar horse, and then Miller flip. So adding on to his run from before. The nice air to fakie. And then a little slip up on the last, lip slide 270 out. Jake Canter out here repping United States of America. Jake Canter sitting in 7th from his first run, got a 66.75. And gets a 50 for his second one. That last slip up on the down rail made a huge dent in the score. And now the last rider, Rikuto Wasahi, sitting in 13th. But there's a reason he's starting last. It's because he qualified in the #1 position. Let's see what he's got in the second out of 2 runs. It was massive on a backside down cork 1080. Sticks the landing perfectly. Frontside 1080 tail grabs, the back-to-back 1080s looking nice and clean. Board slide, massive 270 out of the dollar horse. Miller flip on the roller. Up on the wall ride. And then 270 on to finish things off. Solid run there from the #1 qualifier, Rikuto Wasahi. We're waiting for the score, and we'll see if the #1 qualifier will shake up the podium. Judges are taking their time, and we're still waiting for Rikuto's score. Score comes in, 80 points, puts him in 3rd place. Stick around, and prize ceremony will be here in the finish area shortly. 2019 held at Kläppen Ski Resort is a wrap, and we're gonna have the last prize giving for the snowboard stuff here today. The official ceremony will be near where we had the opening ceremony at 8:30 today later on. I'm gonna do the non-traditional way and begin with the boys. From Japan in third place, sorry. The #1 qualifier, Rikuto Asahi. Welcome up, big applause. Getting prices that are locally crafted nearby here in the Dalarna region. From Slovakia, in second place, we have Samuel Joros. And to end this one with a little pond, the rider to offer the best buffet trick today from Canada is William Buffet. Straight from the rail line. There he goes, William Buffet. And in fourth place, we had Noah Victor from Germany. In fifth, from the USA, Alex Atno. And in sixth, from the United States of America, we have Dusty Hendrickson. And a big applause for the podium boys.
Hey, Will.
And then moving on to the latest finals. In third place, from the United States of America, Ty Schnorbusch. Big applause. Also getting locally crafted wristbands from the Sälen region. In second place, from our neighbor country, Finland, we have Evelina Taka.
Nice work.
And then, from over there, from Canada, we got Summer Gendron. Big applause.
Good luck. Well done.
Big applause for the girls putting on a great show today. And we'll see you at the prize giving at 8:30 at the Tranan Torget where we had the opening ceremony. Thank you everybody for a great competition.